Or maybe one in a 6G, one in a horizontal, one in a vertical. But anyway, that's where we're going to start. The first I'm going to do is a horizontal. But in any case, every time you weld stick rod on a piece of pipe, you just want to clean up the surface of the two pieces you will join together. And you always want to leave about what's called a nickel landing. Right on the edge of your bevel, this hole all the way around this thing, you want to leave a flat spot, which is going to be titled the landing, about the thickness of a nickel landing, hence the term. You don't want a knife edge like you do on MIG or TIG. You want a little flat area so that there is some meat of the pipe, some thickness to the material you're stick rod welding on. If you knife edge this, it's a very possible chance that you will create too big of a keyhole because there's no excess of material to lay your rod on. And as you probably understand by now, if not, let me tell you that stick rod, because of the polarity, because of the nature of the flux that is around the electrode, which is the bare metal, because of those things, stick rod desires to penetrate and to push into the material. You will fire off a little higher like you normally would, and then you'll drop down into your keyhole. There's my keyhole right there. I can stuff that into that 1/8 rod. I'm using 1/8. There's the keyhole. Right there. Okay? I'm going to drop down in. Sometimes you may step your rod up, whip it as you go up. Most of the time you'll want to, if you can, prefer to weld this way, where you fire up, you come down. This is why you have a nice landing on your bevel, because it can take this type of heat. You get in you get in the keyhole, and you just kind of stuff your rod in there, not killing it where you're putting it out, but keeping it lit with some nominal pressure on it. Okay, did you hear the sound? You just want to kind of keep that in mind. When you grind, you just want to feather. Sometimes you go straight in, but when you really dig into the weld, you don't want to just dig right into the root. You want to thin it all out, because if you dig just into the root, what happens is you create a cavity that's not like a valley, it's more of a crevice. And what happens is that crevice is not allowed, your rod does not have enough breathing room to perform the way it's designed to weld. And so it begins to choke around your rod, and you'll run into a lot of trouble with all kinds of bad inclusives in your weld inclusions. So you want to just keep a nice bevel on it, preferably when you fire up and hit that keyhole and you start welding uphill with it. You just bury your rod in there. You may have to step it. Now when you step it, you can pull back at the same time and come back.
Okay, made it to my next tack. I'm going to have to stop the film for a minute and see if my hand is in the way or if you're getting this, because I don't want you to miss any of this. Just can't get where I want on it. Everything's good, good penetration. All the walls broken down, and that's what you're looking for. Now when you weld on this, there are going to be at times some places that need a little more attention than others. So you'll either speed up or slow down. And you will alternate your weld path. That's fine right there. That's just what I need. Just something to flush it out a little bit.